All right, well, congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, happy for being here with you guys. Excited about the win. It was a great win against a tough opponent, a guy that, he have losses against tough guys, Gilbert Burns, Charles Oliveira, Thiago Moises, Arman Sarukian. So I just beat that guy. So I'm excited. I'm happy.
What was the best part of that win? Was it the way you were able to win? Was it the opponent you won against? Was it the event that you won it at?
Everything. To be honest with you, I feel like it was everything. I don't know, the whole week I was so happy, so blessed to be here, with my team, with my coaches, enjoying everything since the weight cut, the diet, all the hard parts. For me was like a party. I was just happy and enjoying everything overall, and you know, it's hard to say. If I need to give an answer, I will say that the crowd, like fighting for all the Mexican people in here, and getting that finish, that's the most.
Was this fight week different? It sounds like you're saying that you were really happy this fight week. Were you more happy this fight week than some in the past?
No. Actually, I have like this way of see the things that I always try to enjoy everything because it's my job. Nobody kind of like pull out a gun and make me fight. It's my choice. So I saw some fighters that sometimes they complain about doing diet or cutting weight, and the way that I see the things is that it's our job and I choose this, so I'm just gonna enjoy it as most. So that's why I'm always smiling and joking and really, having a good time.
Can you walk me through that finish?
Sure. We know that Christos was a very, very complete fighter. Like he liked to wrestle, he liked to strike. So the camp goes like instead of focus on only one thing, we focus like in the complete MMA game, for say it like that. And I work a lot my wrestling defense, my takedown defense, and I am already a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so I don't know. I just saw the hole when I was defending the takedown, and it's like I just saw it there and boom, I go for it and it works.
Did you expect him to come out as fast as he did? And that first few moments of the fight kind of crazy?
Yeah, I know that Christos likes to start strong, and I was expecting that, but that was one of my mistakes. I throw the jab kind of like to find my range, to start showing how it's gonna be, and when I throw it, he just swing that hard right hand. He got me with that one, but I'm a guy that train hard and I have a pretty good cardio, and I feel that helps me to recover fast. I just keep moving my head, not showing him that I was hurt. And yeah, like then my boxing coach says you just need to go and start, crushing with him, make him feel that you are not gonna back up. And in the second round, that's what I did. Like I start showing in his face. He realizes that I am not gonna back up. I just stayed in the center and I was like, all right, come on, let's have a fight of the night. And at that point is when he starts shooting. And when he go for the second takedown, I was like, oh, all right, I got this. Like he doesn't want to be here. And yeah.
How do you top this moment?
How what? Sorry?
How do you top this moment? Who do you want to fight that will make this moment seem small in comparison to your next fight? What can you do?
I don't know. I feel that every fight for me it's a new challenge, and every fight it's better in his own way. So, I'm here to fight wherever the UFC decides me. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
How special did that walkout feel, feeling the energy of the crowd, and how great was that for you to get that win for the crowd as well?
That was the best walkout in my whole life, to be honest with you. My coach Eric Nixick told me moments before we get out to the fight, because like as a fighter, I was like, all right, let's do this. I'm ready to fight, and I don't know. He maybe saw that, and he just says to me, hey, take a moment, enjoy this, because at some point I'm gonna be telling these stories to my kids, and I don't know. That's what I just kind of like when I walk out. Stop and watch the crowd and really enjoy the moment. I saw the champ Jamal Hill there. I go and flash fists with him, and I don't know. I just enjoy everything. And then go to the fight, win, and then have the opportunity to celebrate with all the Mexican crowd, and it was just good.
Did you feel any extra pressure to perform for the crowd out there, or is that just something that you weren't even thinking about once you got out there and enjoyed the moment? Did you feel like you had to put on a good performance for them?
No, no, and I love pressure, to be honest with you. I love fighting for the crowd. I love fighting for people. Actually, if I need to say something, it's like I feel weird when I fight like in the Apex, or I remember when I fight in Contender Series.
Yep.
Kind of like those type of fights are weird because you lack something. And in these last two fights that I have with big crowds, oh, it's something unbelievable. And yeah, that's the best, fighting for a crowd.
And you definitely faced some adversity in that first round. Going into the second round, did you feel you were down that first round? And what did your corner say to you in that second round before you went out?
My coaches just say, I didn't knew, and I don't like to think if I am down or up. My coaches are the ones that worry about that. My coach Eric just told me, you just need to do your thing, keep pumping that double jab, move, like just put things in the middle, make him respect the range, and that's what I started doing. And then, like as the second round start, I start showing how he was like getting tired, like slowing the pace down. And I know that I have great cardio. I run a lot of miles every weekend with my boxing coach. I do a lot of rounds of sparring. We have this crazy class on Mondays at Extreme Culture with Coach Eric every day. Dodge drills with Coach Dewey. So I train a lot, and I was ready for the fight. So when I saw that Christos started slowing down, I was like, all right. No. Now we're not slowing down. Let's pick the pace up. And that's when he started going for the shoots. And, yeah.
You feel like tonight was a great example of the kind of mixed martial, that you are a well-rounded mixed martial artist. I think a lot of times we look at you, we see great striking, we see these things, and I think a lot of people maybe forget or don't know that you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu until you see like what happened tonight. Do you think your performance tonight was a great representation of the type of skills that you have?
Exactly, and I saw this as a hand in the table, and this is like an advice to all the division. I'm not just a striker. I'm not just a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm a well-rounded fighter. I have a boxing coach, a wrestling coach, a kickboxing coach, a jiu-jitsu coach. Like, I'm a well-rounded dude, and I'm smart. I know what I'm doing, and I'm always like really working hard. I think that's the thing that separates me from the rest. I'm always working, and I'm always looking for get more work in. And all my coaches are not gonna let me lie. Sometimes they are the ones that told me like, hey, if you don't rest, I'm not gonna train you today. So that's who I am.
You had a good battle out there, but you're not showing any wear and tear. Are you hoping to try to maybe get another fight before the year's over, or do you want to kind of rest out and then aim for next year?
No, I am trying to aim for next year probably. Also, that I don't wanna start fighting too soon and then don't get time to get better, because I feel that sometimes with young fighters that's kind of like the problem, because we have all these shine brights, like we have all the interviews and we get overexcited, but these fights against these dudes are hard, and not only in the physical way, in the mental way. You spend 3 months thinking only one guy, training, like really focusing, and you don't get time to maybe get other tools in, because if you already have a fight, you need to train for that fight. So I like to take time out, and out it means not just without a fight, not out of training, So yeah, I don't know when, but we'll see.
That sounds like a very mature mindset. Is that something you figured out on your own, or is that having the right team behind you that's kind of help shape your career a little bit?
I always think like that, but like now that I'm here and I have the chance to train with a lot of world champs and a lot of coaches that have world champions, kind of like I figure out I figure out this, and Coach Eric's always saying that everybody is different, every fighter is different, and every fighter have different necessities. Like there's some fighters that they just like to fight, and it's good. But for me, the way that I like to do the things is like I like to take my time, train, getting better, getting like a really good fighter, and came here and show that. I feel that I'm not the type of fighter that wants to have 5 fights in a year. I just want to have 2, 3 but good fights, and really, finishes and good fights.
Sure. And last thing for me, that Anaconda choke was very slick. Is that one of your favorite submissions?
Yeah, that and the Darce choke, that's one of the things. That and leg locks. But, I have a coach that's always saying that leg locks doesn't work for MMA.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I train a lot of my jiu-jitsu back in the day. Now, here in USA, I don't been training jiu-jitsu too much. But my jiu-jitsu coach came from Mexico to support me always the last month. So that's why I say Christian Del Mal. He's my jiu-jitsu coach. When I say thanks in the cage, because he has been here for an entire month here with me, just training, helping me, supporting me. And he have a kid in Mexico, his wife. So, for him doing all these sacrifices for me, it's a guy that I really appreciate.
That's wonderful. You sound like you got a great team around you. Congrats on your victory tonight.
Thank you.